Hello. Welcome back, my faves, to another week in the life of your girl, Fee, your favorite vlogger's favorite vlogger. Okay? Listen, last week was a little bit hectic. I'm going to try to get us back on track this week. We have quite a few things that we need to accomplish. Number one being these nails. Because, girl, what the F? Y'all know y'all ain't never seen my nails like that, but I got so frustrated. I started chopping and screwing them off. It was like, freak it, we gonna start over. We may even do a DIY on my nails. Like, I have not yet made a nail appointment, but I keep thinking, you know what? I might could just do these myself. You know what I'm saying? We need to do something with my head this week because I'm tired of wearing this headband. I'm over it. I'm tired of hair touching my neck. I may do a sew-in. I may do crochet. I don't yet know what I want to do. I just know that I want another style. That needs to happen. All of the things. Like, I'm working this week, working from home, so there's not too much happening on the work front. But first things first is I just want to treat myself to lunch, just like to get the week started. I feel like I haven't really spent any real time with myself, like outside of the house, right? Y'all know I've been in the house for like the last few weeks pretty heavily outside of Thursdays, when I go out with Lisa. But I hadn't just been to myself, like doing my own thing. And I really been wanting some Gloria's. Y'all know I love the seafood soup. So that's where we at right now. I done pulled up to give me some soup before Faith gets home from school, because my girl kind of been getting on me about, being there when she arrives. So yeah. So until Faith gets home from school, so I was like, all right, let's run up to Gloria's right quick because I need a little lunch. And I want to sit by myself. But yeah, we just going on vibes this week, y'all. Like, we going on vibes. We trying to get back into our groove, our normal, regular, usual routine. The last 2 weeks, I don't know, I've just been off kilter. Like, between the headaches and just not feeling it. Just like really, really not feeling it. Have a really hard time just getting up and getting myself together. I finally feel semi-normal today. So I'm like, let's grab a hold of that and try to hold on to it as best we can. But anyways, let's run into Gloria's and get us some lunch. We're going to sit, chill. I pulled up Hulu and I see that Mo Money is on Hulu. I know. Girl, why would you be watching Mo Money? I don't know. I miss black urban movies, y'all. Like, bring the Bellies back. Bring the Boys in the Hood. Bring the Fridays back. Like, I miss sitting watching black movies all the time. But I do have a good show that I've been watching lately. It's called, I think it's Memory of a Killer or something on Hulu. Y'all, fire. Fire. Like, this show is so fire. I am loving this show. I'm hooked. So, I've been going through all my shows and stuff. But yeah, that's what we finna go do today, is go get us something to eat. I need to go home and clean up a bit. I need to put my stuff from Sephora up. I may need to go to Sephora a little later because the sale ends today. I hadn't yet decided if there's anything I absolutely need. Like I was telling Jasmine, I really want my powder milk, setting spray. And she was like, girl, all the setting sprays that you have, which she would be right. Like, go through those. Go through those. So I don't know, girl. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. But first things first, let's eat.
Nico de Gallo.
Every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back, telling me I need you. Every time I try to call, something keeps telling me back. Everything don't seem alright. Every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back, telling me I need you. It was meant to be.
Yeah, I know what this is.
One of the things we gotta make it
It was
work.
all good at first, spending money, going shopping, eating at the finest restaurants, and it won't good. I wish she was with her with me, bottle popping, living it like that. She just didn't understand my lifestyle, and that I ain't like that. Man, like weary in the world, got your diamonds, got your pearls, but I can't help it if they be attracting all the girls. Baby, I'm a superstar, and that come with it. Got a good on your side, you better run with it. Even
Good morning. So it is the next day, girl. Yesterday, after I ate my food, I literally came home and Faith was home, Tay was home. I forgot that my husband asked me to take Tay to his practice. So yeah, that was pretty much my evening. Like I didn't even get to take a nap, nothing. I sat here for a second and then it was time for us to go. So there was nothing else happening. But today it is raining. Okay? Literally raining. And I'm so over it because I was looking at the weather for like the next few days. Because in my mind, I was like, okay, we got to get some sun tomorrow. No, girl. Look at this. Horrible, horrible weather. Okay. So I'm over it, just so you know. If you hadn't realized, I'm absolutely over it. But I need to eat something. I've been like up working all morning around the house, just making beds, putting up stuff. I put up all my Sephora purchases. I need to record some videos today. I need to do some editing. I got my YouTube video up today, a new vlog. So like just running through my checklist of things. But I think I'm gonna go get me some lunch. I kind of need to go to Costco because I need some mouthwash. And they sell the TheraBreath one that I really like. You can get 2 for $20. At least when I went a couple of weeks ago, they were there. So I want to go check and see if they are still there. Maybe. I don't know, because this weather is just giving me like the icks. And then I think I want to do some coloring today. Either some coloring or a Lego set. One or the other. Like, it's a very cozy day. The only other thing that I have to do today is take Faith to her dance class tonight. So I'm literally like, let me go grab some lunch. I'm going to Chop Shop because why not? I'm going to Chop Shop to get my favorite lunch from them, coming home, eating my lunch. I'm going to catch up on Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I'm going to color while I'm doing that. And that's going to be my day. Like, I'm not doing much else. The weather just really puts a damper on me. Like, I'm a real Debbie Downer when it comes to the weather. I'm very much a sunny girl. Like, I hope in retirement or something that my husband moves me near the beach. That is my goal, where the sun is always shining, at least 80% of the time. I cannot stand inclement weather because my mood goes with it, as well as my joints, okay? My knees be hurting for real, girl. And all the things. I just go, ugh. But I can't wait to show y'all the coloring book that I got because it is so, 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 so cute. So let's go get some lunch. We're going to drive to Chop Shop, grab that, and then come on back to the house and just kind of chill for the day. So yeah, I'm ordering my the chopped burrito chicken bowl. I usually substitute for the shrimp, but I'm going to get shrimp and chicken today because I need to up my protein. I skipped breakfast. And then I'm going to do my veggies with the hummus. So the outfit for today is very much giving, I don't want to be bothered. It's very much giving cozy, okay? I'm wearing an essential set. Y'all, I got this set like a year or two ago, so it's very much oversized from Essence. And I don't know if they were like no longer selling essentials at that time, but I got so many essential sets for like under 20 bucks. It was absolutely insane. This one, I don't even know if I've worn this more than once. But perfect day for the rain. So I got this. It has a zip jacket, and I just tucked it so that it can have a more like oversized look. And then the shoes, I'm actually wearing Faith's rain boots, the Hunter rain boots. So since we are the same size shoe now, I was like, yeah, you don't wear them, I'm gonna wear them. And the hat is a satin line hat. So that's it. That's all I got today. I'm gonna go get my food and then I'm gonna come back. So
what is it really? Love.
You got a 2-day trial before I take back my time to make you pay. 30-day trial before I make my mind, and it's always trials and tribulations. Child.
oh. Not permanently closed. I just came here. Oh, wow. So I made it home with a little treat. I ended up stopping by Walmart, girl, because I thought to myself, oh, I need a sharpener for my colored pencils. And so I said, well, let me just swing through Walmart and get one. Of course, like, you're in Walmart, you're gonna look around. It was peaceful, it was quiet, wasn't nobody in there. When I say wasn't nobody in there but the workers, girl, wasn't nobody in there. So I grabbed the color pencils. I got some new ones. I grabbed the sharpener. As I was walking out, I went to look for my favorite candle. Y'all know the warm and welcome candle that I love. So I looked over, I saw one of these. And I thought, how perfect. But I thought to myself, girl, how perfect is this? It's the little couch. It's a little couch tea table. So this is, you can put it forward like that, like down, or you can do it like this. And I have been wanting one of these for quite some time. I just could never find them affordably in person. You know, it's like you can buy it offline, but what's the quality gonna be like? I'm very much, I like in-person things. Y'all know this about me. I like to be in the store. I like to be in person. I like to touch it, feel it, know that that's what I want. But when I saw the color, I knew it would match perfectly with these, which is what I have on the side of the couches. I got these from Costco. They came in a 2-pack because the couches don't have like cup holders or anything like that. So I got these for you to set your cup on, the remotes on, or whatever. But I haven't had anything where I could sit in here and do my coloring and my reading and all the things. So that made me really, really happy and excited. I want to show y'all the coloring book that I got. All right, so the coloring book that I got, Barnes and Noble, girl. Y'all, it is so cute. It's called Girl Moments, Cute and Comfy Coloring Book. I thought it was so cute on the inside. Like, look at her wrapped up in her little blanket with her plants and stuff. And they looked really, really easy and quick to color. Like, it just wasn't gonna take up, you know, too much of my time, but give me just enough. But I just thought it was so freaking cute. Now, I will say these are $10. They are. They are $10. However, Faith wanted a book. She wanted Little Babysitters Club or some type of Babysitters Club book. And so her book, I think, was like $12.99. And when we went to check out, of course, I had her enter my number because I have the Barnes & Noble reward thing. And it said I had a $20 reward. So I was like, hold tight, because I really like that coloring book. And, you know, we can just pay $3, the difference. And we got a book and a coloring book for me. So I was really excited about that. But girl, why did I forget? Oh, and it fits so perfectly. It's like the perfect little fit. Now I think it's got to be up. Yeah. Like against the couch to like get it steady. So it will rock if it's not on solid ground. But also you can just sit it like this. Like if you're sitting on the floor or something, you can sit down on the floor and like use it as well. But I forgot, girl, that I have to pick up Faith from school today. And I just made it home. Like, I just made it home. Fortunately, and she gets out of school in about 15 more minutes. So I think I'm gonna eat my food and then I'm gonna come back after getting her and color and chill and all of that until it's time to go to her practice. And let me show y'all my, I didn't even show y'all my lunch. Hold on. Let me show y'all my lunch because it look real good today. Okay, so for my lunch, y'all know I love the hummus. Did I eat some on the way home? Yes. Yes, I did. And it comes with the vegetables. Girl, y'all know I love that. I love to tear that up. But for my actual lunch, I ended up getting, look at that. That looks so good. I know it's the same as like Kava and Chipotle and all of that, but all of them got their own little special to them. You know, and Chop House, I will say, to me, is probably the freshest out of all of them. Even Kava, I think that Chop House is the freshest. Like, I've been in there on days where I literally watch them juice. I watch them in the middle counter, set up the vegetables. They have fresh vegetables. When I was leaving today, the girl had went to Aldi and bought some groceries for stuff that I guess they were out of or whatever real quick. And I was like, oh, y'all for real. This made fresh for real, huh? I'm gonna eat my lunch. I'm gonna go get Faith, and then I'm gonna come back and do me a little bit of coloring. That's something right there.
Only been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only roll like once. Life move fast and you know what you want. I guess I'm doing what I want. Hope you're doing what you want. Do what you want.
I don't know.
My new bitch look like Halle Berry, but she don't love me, she's too scary. My old bitch front like Jackie Brown. Don't wanna know but she too down. Will you be my leading lady? I want a contract, girl, no baby. In the meantime,
Guess I'm doing what I want.
it's some me time.
Hope you're doing what you want.
Maybe I'll love myself, I don't know. Leave me here, I'll fuck myself. See me in the mirror, I duck myself. Don't need much, don't fuck my wealth.
Only been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only roll like once. Life move fast and you do what you want. I guess I'm doing what I want. Hope you're doing what you want. What you want?
Okay, so I just dropped off little Miss Faith at her dance class, which means I have an hour of mommy time to myself before I have to pick her back up, go home, and do our night and evening routine. I actually kind of feel like I want a Sonic slush. Random, I know. Then I was like, I kind of want some Asian food. Yeah, I have been craving like good Chinese fried rice. I'm gonna tell y'all, I don't miss a lot about Memphis, obviously outside of family and friends. The food, I miss the flavor, I miss the food. There's so many more food options here as far as different types of cultures and cuisines and things like that. Hands down, like Memphis is strictly soul food, hole in the wall food, barbecue, you know what I'm saying? But it's like I ain't been able to find no good fried rice, but apparently there's a spot not too far from where I am that supposedly has good fried rice. Now, it's not St. Louis fried rice, because I asked them the other day and they were like, I'm so tired of hearing about everybody asks about St. Louis fried rice. That's what people told me to call it to get the type of fried rice that I want, that I had in Memphis. But he claimed it's good. And I asked like a couple of customers that were in there at the time, and they were like it was real good, but I didn't have time to wait and order. Like they were taking a really long time to process to go orders, and I was like, yeah. We'll come back. And since I have time now, I'm kind of like, maybe I'll go there, place the order, go to Sonic, get my slush, come back, pick up the food, pick up Faith, go home. Does it make sense? I don't really know, but that's kind of my thought process right now, because I'm like, if y'all gonna take a long time anyway, yeah, I could just place the order, get my slush, pick up the food. Like by the time I get my slush and come back, you should be done. My thought process. But I need to leave now in order to get back within an hour, because I promise y'all, stuff that take an hour, I swear it take 15 minutes. Like you look up, the hour be done, hour gone, and you like, I thought I had an hour. You have 15 minutes. That's what that feels like. So let's go there. I got my seatbelt on. I hate it over my chest, the way that it sits. But let's go there. And I'm going to ask them to wait. If they got a long wait, I'm not going to place the order. I'm telling y'all right now. Like, I'm not going to place the order. And I'm not going to tell you where the place is unless the food is actually good. I'm not finna set you up for the kill. So, let's do that and find out if the food is actually good. But yeah, I had a lot of fun coloring, y'all. Like, I had a lot of fun just sitting and coloring. I had Real Housewives of Atlanta playing in the background. I actually started watching a little bit of Real Housewives of Rhode Island. Interesting. Very, very interesting, I will say. I may continue to watch it. I know Beyond the Villa is back, because Jasmine was talking about the other night, so I think I may start on that. But I'm happy that I was able to catch up on Real Housewives. Like, I got my little fix of drama for the week. But the coloring session was really good. Anyways, I'm waiting on these people to pass so I can bag out and go where I need to go. Alright. I think we in the clear. Let's go. Oh. Ooh, brain freeze. I might have slurped that a little too quick. Just a little too quick. Anyways, I got my slush. I'm already headed back to the Chinese restaurant, which is like, yeah, we making good time. It's 7:40. It's a CVS across the street. If they done with my rice and I still got time, I may swing over here to the CVS and see what kind of nails they got, because y'all, I gotta do me not having my nails done. It messes with my emotions, Smokey. Really just does something to my brain. And every time I look in a screen, in a mirror, doing something, and I ain't got no clickety clack clacks, I feel away. Now, I am tempted, and this is an exclusive right here. I am tempted to teach myself how to do my own gelx. I hadn't yet convinced myself 100%, but I'm about 85% there. And I started looking up kits and all that yesterday. The only thing was I couldn't find any local to me. Now online, yeah, you can find it, but local to me, any pre-designed gelx nails. Like, I want to teach myself how to do my own gelx as far as the application of it. I don't actually want to design, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want to paint nothing. That's taking things a little too far for me. But if I could learn how to apply them myself, you know, file, glue, seal with a little light, might be on to something. So he came in after me and he just walked out with his food. So my food should be ready. So let me go get that and I'm going to come right back to the car. Ugh. It better be good. Alright. So it was ready. Literally, like, as soon as I walked in, I said, I'm back. And he was like, I got you, it's ready, it just came out. I had ordered some egg rolls too, and I asked him, I said, are they crispy? And he looked at me and he was like, yeah. I said, they greasy? And he was like, you want them greasy? And I said, okay, let me be frank with you. I'm from Memphis. And I like food. I said, so what I'm asking you is, are they hood egg rolls or are they standard egg rolls? You know, them little soft joints. And he was like, they standard, but I got you. So we finna see. Ooh, they do feel crispy. And I'm an egg roll connoisseur. Like, I love egg rolls more than most people. Okay. They hot. They fresh out. Okay. Okay. Ooh. That's the rice. No peas, no carrots. Plenty of sauces in here, girl, but he ain't put no doggone silverware. And I'm gonna have to wait till we get home to see if it's good. I ain't got no silverware. Let me see what my fortune cookie say. Girl, it's only 7:46. I can go over to CVS. Okay. Action is the basis of success. So what you trying to say? Let's go over to CVS. I just want to see what they got. It don't mean I'm gonna get anything, but I want to see if they got something that tickles my fancy. Ooh, y'all, I hate crossing traffic. Why did I come this way? Slush fire. I'm gonna have to put the little. I'm gonna have to put the combination for y'all in the description code. Bye. For real. Alright, y'all. So we are here. They have this brand called Olive and June. What do they look like? Okay. I think the issue is most of the nails that I've seen, they aren't as long as I would prefer them. So like this is a coffin medium. Don't those still look small though? To me they do. Let's see. Kiss got these. These some pretty lashes. Ew. Well, they look pretty down there. They extra long. I don't like super long. I like more volume. Well, that was disappointing. They literally didn't have none. What I showed y'all was what they have. So it's either I'm going to go and get like a Russian manicure, just so I can go and have my nails done, or I'm going to order some nails, wait on those to come in, and then do my nails. I don't know which one yet. I don't know. But in the meantime, between time, it's like 8 o'clock. So it's time for me to go back to get Faith. I like to watch like the last 15 minutes of her class. Because they just have like the glass windows there. So they can't see us, you know, during class, but we can see them. We can see what they're doing. But you standing up in the hallway. That's why I don't stay. And I think I've told y'all this before. I'm really an introvert. And as much as I try to like muster myself up, it takes everything in me just to speak. Like, if I don't know you, obviously, if I know you, well, that's a whole different thing. But if I don't know you, it takes everything in me to speak and to like have a conversation. I'm very much okay with being to myself, and because of that, what I find is when I do stay like during the class, the moms that have been going, you know, for years, they all have a rapport, they all know each other, they all stand and talk the entire time to each other, whereas me, I just be standing there looking like a lost little puppy. Like a lost soul. And so yeah, I just opt out. You know, every now and again Faith will be like, are you gonna stay and watch me or something like that? So the compromise now has been, I'll be there for the last 15 minutes of your class so that I can watch you, because you know they're doing that same routine the entire time. So that is our compromise, and she seems content and fine with that. And you know, it avoids all the questions of mommy, why? Because like she'll come out of class, she'll be like, oh, that's such and such mom. Oh, that's such and such mom. And I'm like, okay. What you want me to do about that? Don't know what to do about that. So yeah. But yeah, my face is getting puffy again. Like the inflammation and stuff. It's getting puffy again. But yeah, my face is starting to get a little bit more puffier than I would like. I could tell because my double chin has been peeking in and out. and she was almost gone. But I think it came from that, you know, I told you I gained like 15 pounds since I got off the shot. I just really need to get back on the shot. It's really what needs to happen. Not just for the weight loss, but also for the regulation of my hormones. My mood was better, like all the things. It helped so much, like PCOS girlies, hormonal girlies, you know, like it helped me so much. Terzepatide, I don't know nothing about none of the other strands. I can only tell you about the one that I was on, but it helped tremendously in more than one area. It was almost like weight loss was like the last reward. The inflammation, like my knees wouldn't hurt. It was just so many good things. So yeah, these slushes ain't helping, huh? Yeah. So I gotta figure out something. Maybe I'll try an anti-inflammatory diet. We'll circle back on that. In the meantime, I'm finna pull back up to a dance class and watch my baby, and we gonna head to the house. So I'll let y'all know how this rice tastes when I get there. I am home. Thank you, Lord. I did try to fry rice, y'all, but I only got a few bites, and then my kids took it. So there wasn't even time to get the camera out or none of that. Like, Tay was acting like he was absolutely starving. So there was that. It was decent. It was good. It wasn't Memphis, but it was good. I guess you can say I got my fried rice fix, but after we left, I've been on Amazon, girl, looking up nails and stuff. I think we're gonna go on and try to do my own nails. I think, here's my game plan, because I still currently have 2 nails that have just been like really hard to get off, and of course the one that was repaired. So my thought process is I'm gonna go to the nail shop near me, just have them soak these off. You know what I'm saying? Little 1-2. Pay to get them soaked off. I'm gonna order the nails, the light, the builder gel, the whole thing. It was like less than $100. Like once I add everything to my cart. That in of itself pissed me off because of how much I've been paying. But anyway, that was including pre-polished nails. Anyway, so I'm going to do that. And then we're going to sit and do my nails and get me back in motion, is what my thought process is. And because I have those 2 nails that are cracked, I'm going to do builder gel just to like secure those. And maybe when I go to the nail shop, just have them like flatten them even and stuff for me, just to have a good base. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, the more that I think about it, I don't want to do it, but baby, we in a recession. And one thing I do know how to do is DIY. Whatever it is I want to do. Whatever I set my mind to, if I decide I want to do it, it will get done. So that is now my decision, because even if I go get a Russian manicure, the place that I like to go, it costs about the same as what I was paying for gelx. So yeah, we gonna save a coin. And with how much I got in that cart, it's like I could probably do my nails for the next few months, which further pisses me off. It just further gets to me, girl. But it's okay. So I'm gonna do my night routine, you know, just my skincare. You can see I'm already in my pajamas, girl. I'm ready to go to bed. I'm ready to go to bed and just wind down and decompress. Nothing happened today, but I'm just tired. Like, this weather just takes me down through there. But I'm going to use my Youth to the People tonight. My skin has been doing really, really well. I just have this one little, like, it's going down, but I know if I keep using my Youth to the People, it'll go on and go all the way down. So I'm going to use my Youth to the People tonight. My toner, I got this PR from Skin Better Science. It is a skin tone correcting serum. And so that's where I'm at right now with my skin, is I'm just trying to get all the dark marks and stuff like gone. I'm trying to get even skin. If I can get that, I'll be so happy. And my clearance, of course. So I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna lay it down, girl. And we'll pick this thing back up manana. See?
Or is it really love?
You got a 2-day trial before I take back my time to make you pay. 30-day trial before I make my mind that it's always trials and tribulations. Child, child, child. Kissing in Paris, I guess we could do it in French. Wow. Eating low main is child for now, child, child. She got me wildin' now. Gloria, tired, child for now, child, child. Yeah, she making shake, breaking that bait till the bait break. Wow. Yeah, yeah. Crazy how you managed to make me into a sponsor. You got me paying for
Good morning. Good morning, faves. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Why am I thinking about Mr. Rogers this morning, girl? I don't know. But, girl, I woke up this morning and I was like, I am sick of those lights. Those yellow, warm, dim, whatever they call them, lights. I'm over it. I'm sick of it. And I started rummaging through the laundry room because I was like, I know we got light bulbs. I know we got extra light bulbs. And I didn't even want to tell my husband about it. I just wanted white lights because, y'all know, like at night when I'm in here cooking and just all that, especially when I'm filming and recording, I have to go and get my big light, drag it out here, record like that, or the video just be real orangey and dim. And I just can't stand it. Look at how much better this is. And it is gloomy outside. Like, I'm not getting any help with daylight. This is strictly the new lights that I just put in there. I may go ahead and do it for the living room too. We shall see. We shall see. We shall see. I think I have just enough that if I want to do it for the living room, I can. I just don't know if I can reach on my ladder and not bust my hind end. Like, I don't know if I'm tall enough, and I don't know if the ladder is tall enough. We'll have to see. We'll have to test it out and try. But this morning I woke up and I'm like, y'all know I'm trying to get back into some sort of like routine, some sort of rhythm and flow or whatever. So I was like, I need to drink my bone broth. Like, we need to start off the day there with bone broth. I need vegetables. Like, I really need to make myself some breakfast because I need to get back in that routine and that habit. I don't know what time I'm going to get outside today. Girl, I need to go grocery shopping so bad. Oh my gosh. Like, ugh. I should be embarrassed with how bad we need to go grocery shopping. Because we do. We need to go grocery shopping bad. But the bone broth that I'm doing right now is this one. The chicken broth. I'll be honest with y'all. The ginger and turmeric one. It's the same brand, but it's the ginger and turmeric. It's so much better. This one is very bland. Like, very, very bland. So it's hard to get it down. You know? Like, I struggle to just go on and drink that thing. But I need the collagen. And I really need to just get back on my routine. Some routine. Formulate a routine. Some, child. But I like this one because they said the one that's like jelly that you then have to heat up, that's the one that has the most benefits. It's the one that's the best for you. Some girls be seasoning their chicken broth, and I may just do that today, honestly. I might do a little seasoning. Is that enough? This one is 24 ounces, so it should have about 3 cups in it, which is like 3 servings. You know, you just need like a cup a day. So for the next 2 days at least, I'll be able to do this, and then I'll have to get some more. Ugh. Oh, I'm still sleepy. So let me heat this up, season it a little bit. We're going to make some breakfast, and then we're going to get our work in for the day before we do anything else.
I can't fuck with niggas, I can't fuck with niggas. I got a couple niggas that they let it fly for a couple niggas. Got a couple niggas is me, they love me, cause I smoke for the streets. I got the heat in the rocket, see the wrong thing, I'ma pop it. I got them choppers in the closet, 100 mil deposit. That ain't no Uber, that's a fancy. I see them niggas watch, I like my bitches red bone, that's fat, jello, light skin, yellow, black hair, but I read this a pillow.
I got a squirt in a cream. I put the perky in my lean. 230's got me lean. I hope I don't be like I was eating these. Walked in 100 in my jeans. The print got me teased, but I trip when I'm leaving. I got that woo shit tight. Iced out patty. As long as you getting money, don't nothing else matter. Shake it, baby.
All right, faves. So I had to get off the line for a little bit. I went upstairs to do my makeup and Jazzy Wazzy called. So we engaged in conversations, very important conversation. Just encouraging one another, lifting each other up. You know how the girls do. And from there, did my makeup, and then I decided to go ahead and get out for the day and drive. So I'm back at the house now. I'm taking a significant break. Probably like, I don't even know if I'm going back out today. This literally may be it. It's just so gloomy out, y'all. And I need some sun. I need some sun so bad. Like, this feel like seasonal depression at this point. It is that bad with this weather and the rain and all of the things. So I said, let me come home right quick, try to regroup, decompress, do some work that I need to get done here at the house. Like, I had a personal deadline this week of when I wanted it to be completed. So get that in. But right now, I need to see if I got some inserts and like reset up my planner. Look at this stack. I don't know what all is in here, but we'll see. Like, we might just do a quick little setup of a trial. We'll just call it like a trial planner of what I can use that's not dated. I guess I don't need dated things. I guess I don't. I mean, my day-to-day is kind of gone with the wind. But, you know, for things that come up with my kids and stuff, like these were the inserts that we had created. As you, girl, these were some fire inserts. Like, I wish I could recreate those. Okay, I have some note pages. I do love my note pages, so we know that we're going to need those. Okay, these are undated. Now, I've never used these, have I? Let's see what we can find. Okay, girl, so I am done. It didn't take as long as I thought it would take, but I don't know if I'm 100% satisfied with the setup just yet. We shall see. But I think it's a good starting point for where I currently am in life and all the things that I have got going on and what I need help to just manage and stay in front of. So I'm going to show y'all what I actually ended up doing so y'all can kind of see how I currently set it up without having anything dated in it. Okay, so obviously I kept the front the same, which is this pocket here, which is just so cute. It says goals on it with the G, and then I left this in here. And so when you flip it, it goes into this undated like weekly view. It's actually Monday through Friday on one side here, and then Saturday, Sunday, you have like a memo box, priorities box, next week box. I don't know if I'm in love with these, but we're gonna try them out because that's all I had. And so once you go from that, you go over to the monthly admin pages. Now, I love these when I was in business, so I'm hoping I can use them for my YouTube channel and just keeping up with things that I want to film, record, all of that. And then, oh girl, I hit the thing. And then it goes directly into this next section, which is like a make your own section. You have notes and just like square grids. So if I need to take notes, if I have random ideas, I thought this would be a great section to just jot down like what those ideas list are, things I need to do. Maybe I'm scripting, whatever I need it for. Then I added these priority matrix inserts. And this is like how you use them. So you list out all the tasks that you need to do, say for the week, the month, whatever, and then you prioritize them based on whether they're urgent, not urgent, important, not important, so on and so forth. So I thought those would be great because my mind be going a mile a minute, girl, and I need to keep up with things. And so I have that, but I also added these, which are the task delegation. So I do love to delegate. I will say I do love to tell people what to do. So I figured once I prioritize what tasks are important, not important, then I can go over here and focus on who needs to do what, because it ain't always got to be me. that is a gift, and I love to use that gift. So I have plenty of those in here. And then the next section is for projects. So brand deals, collaborations, gifting, anything like that that comes in that I may need to record, film for, all of that, I can kind of like keep up with those here. These are old inserts that I've had for a really long time, and I never wanted to let go because I really like them. But they came up with some new ones which look like this, and like you can even see I had wrote on this last week, like when I was editing and I was watching the video back, all the products that I needed to tag. So just like keeping track of like, what did I say in the video? I need to make sure that I tag that in the video and all of that. So that way y'all don't have to go searching and look for stuff. And then I have a teamwork planning one in here. So this is like if I have meetings or me and Jasmine have ideas or things, I can kind of like team it out. Collaborative ideas, all of that. And then I just basically have a section for notes. So this, I love these inserts. This one is square grid and line combined. I absolutely love that because I am definitely the girl that likes to make a list and scribble at the same time. So I added those in. I added these half sheets in to just like keep track of when I'm posting, where I'm posting, what I posted. And then I have an actual note section, which is like line paper. So that's it. Nothing too fancy, girl. You know what I'm saying? But we get back into planning. So you got to start somewhere. And this is where I'm choosing to start. My A5 has always been just my tried and true planner. And so I just feel like I need it. I've been so all over the place. I do still have my daily planning notebook out on my desk, which I've used pretty frequently as of late. And I also have my all-in-one A5 agenda. I haven't decided what I'm going to use it for or any of that yet. So I said, let me just start with the basics with what's tried and true to me, which is the A5 agenda. And I'll be using my daily planning notebook. And should I decide to add the all-in-one, I will. But I needed all those things when I was running a multi-million-dollar business. Now that I'm not yet doing that, again, it's kind of like, I don't necessarily need all that. So we're just going to stick to the basics, you know? But anyways, I did that. I'm finna play around with Claude for a little bit because I saw this girl, Justine. I don't know if y'all follow her, Justine's Camera Roll. She posted about having Claude organize all of your videos and stuff like on your hard drive, your external hard drive. I need that so doggone bad. So I'm like gonna play around with Claude and see how we can get that done. I'm probably gonna take a nap because I'm feeling really sleepy and I don't feel like drinking an energy drink. Like I just don't feel like it today. So I'm probably gonna do that, and then we'll see if I decide to leave the house later or if I decide to stay asleep. I'll circle back and let you know. What's up, babe? So it's another day with your girl. It is, what's today? Thursday here. And no, there's no co-working today, but I am with Lisa. Y'all just can't see her in the frame. She right here in the seat. I decided to, what did I decide to do, girl?
Go to the nail place.
To go to the, we were supposed to be at the house.
Oh yeah.
And we were for quite a bit. But y'all know I want to get my nails done. I was on Amazon this morning looking at all the things there and all the things the cart. Jasmine was helping me. And then I just said, you know what, this Texas, I should be able to pull up and get all the things that I need somewhere. So I found this place called Nail Supply, and I want to see what they got. I looked on TikTok. They supposed to have the Prey nails and all the things. So we're going to go inside and see if possibly, I'm not saying I'm going to buy nothing, but possibly I can get all the things that I need so we can go and do my nails because this is depression. So let's go inside and hopefully we can find something. But if not, I'll just place my Amazon order and call it a day.
High volume.
Come rewind it. Girl, I get the money where you make you mind. If you're laughing, you make you mad. Not only you give me love, but make me nice. I still make you mind. But I love you cause I never make you mind. If I let you smoke it, you gon' lose my light. If you paranoid, then I'ma spend the night. Think that I love you every day. Time I dance with you, my money I go pay. For your love I go pay. It ain't making money days. I'm laughing for you every day.
Yes, I bought this just in time. I got everything from the beauty supply. Not the beauty supply store, girl. What was we? The nail supply store. So I think I'm gonna sit on the floor. Let me just. Yeah. I'm gonna sit on the floor, and I got my little table here, and I'm gonna get everything like set up as best I can. I gotta see how far this goes. I want to say it's portable, so I'm hoping that it has a little bit of charge on it, so I don't have to like wait. See that? It has a charge, so we're good there. I'm sitting here watching Abbott Elementary. I was gonna do my nails tomorrow, and then I said, Felicia, why put off for tomorrow what you can do today? So these are like the little mats that they use in the salon. I saw those and I said, ooh, I can set up like a whole little experience for myself. Because again, why not set up an experience for yourself? So I'm gonna put that here. I went with just the pre-colored gelx Apres nails. They're like a pinkish color. So I'm gonna go with those. I also bought the Apres curing light. So you need two lights. You need one that you do the curing for each like individual hand. It's so cute. It like sits there. Is that not the cutest thing? So you need one for that, and then you need one for, of course, the whole hand. I bought a Puma stone for my feet, but neither here nor there. I bought a file and a buffer. And I also got all of the gels that I'll need, including some 5D gel. So this is like the gel that you see in the salon where like they take it and like roll it and they make like those 3D, whatever. That's what this is. This is the gelx primer for the tip. So the tips need to have a little primer on them. And then this is the Extend Gel Sensitive. So with the sensitive, I don't need the bonder or the primer for my nail. You can just go in with that. And then I just got an Apres top coat. So that's everything that the man said I need. Like I said, the man was really, really nice in store. And I was like, I don't need no nail drill. I don't need no nail drill. He was like, girl, no. Why do you need that? Like, he was very much like, get it together. So I was like, oh, okay. So anyways, girl, we finna do my nails. I have been soaking the pinky because even when I said something to him about like, I'm trying to go get it taken off at the shop, he was like, take it off at home. Just soak it. And you know what? I fear that he was being very honest with me because it's sure coming off, girl. So I got to get this off first, and then we're going to do my nails. And we're going to see how this goes. I don't know if I'm going to try to take all the builder gel, all the Apres off of this one just because I know it's cracked. And if I leave a little bit of that nail on there, it'll give me some protection. So I'm going to try to get as much as I can, but I'm not hell-bent on all of it coming off of this nail. I just want to get the bulk, of course. And yeah, girl, it's coming off. Like, it's actually coming off, girl. That is so crazy to me. Okay, let's do my
move you one from your jaw. Wind up your body, come me want you. Tight pussy, girl, cocky call you. Baby, this a what me want you. Wind up your tight pussy, pan a cocky ya. Long till you bend like banana. Wind up your tight pussy, pan a cocky ya. Long till you bend like banana. And then you turn back with your girl, sit down on it. Let me put it in a every song corner. Wind up your tight pussy, pan a cocky ya. Long till you bend like banana. Your body put me up, it and cold it. Come in and make your soul no ask about it. Wind up your body, make me give your teeth. Depending on the room, but no ask about it. Like you say, give me and give your girl, sit down on it. Up in the bench and make me start it. But if it is a land, me I go park it. Me put a carnation in the market. Wind up your tight, you sip on a cocky. Long till you bend like banana.
So for the most part, my nails are finished. Now, they not perfect because this is my first time ever doing my nails. We know this, right? So they are not perfect. There are definitely some areas where I was like, okay, I started to like pick up on it, you know, like towards the end or whatever. I was like, got it. So I think with practice though, it'll be fine. And it actually didn't take long at all. Like nowhere near as long as I anticipated it taking. I'm playing with the little like sculptor gel right now that I bought. You like pinch it on the sides. So that's kind of like what that looks like. Let's see, can we do another one? But again, it's trial and error. So you don't know what you're not willing to learn. That's kind of cute. I don't know if I'm gonna let this stay, but I would probably want to like do this on the nails first and then like put the nails on. I think when they do it afterwards is because it's not their own hand, but like trying to do this on my own nail ahead of time, yeah, girl. But overall, for the most part, I think for my first time I did a pretty decent job. My nails are done. I no longer feel sad. I no longer feel sad, Bookie. Getting like the little pink matte thing, oh my gosh, so needed. I didn't even realize how needed it was, but like, girl, this thing was getting so dirty because there were a couple of nails that I had to do over. It was probably like 3 of them where I was like, I gotta do this over. I only had to pop up one though. So I think, you know, overall that wasn't bad. Where I took this tool here, which is like the cuticle pusher, I took the sharp part and I just like went under and worked it to get it back up. And it came up, but my nails feel good. I'm gonna put some cuticle oil on. You know, your nails ain't done till you get a little cuticle oil with them. I will say that my nails feel different because they're not long stilettos, not stilettos, because they're not long stilettos and they're medium. I mean, I still think it's a good length, but you know, I'm used to long. So that does feel a little bit awkward. I just don't want them to look like press on. So that's what I want to get better at. Because right now I feel like one of them, 2 of them for sure, these 2, make them feel more like press-ons to me than like I just did my own gelx set. But I was laughing with Lisa earlier today when I said, that's all it takes for me. You piss me off one good time about something and I'll show you that I can do it myself. I don't have to pay you. Like, I'm very capable of getting it done. And we were just tickled about that because I was like, that's all it took. That baby pissed me off with that $20 nail repair. And I said, all right, bet. You know, I pondered on it for a few days. I said, frick it, let's go. But now that my nails are done, I feel so much better. I feel like I can click-clack on my phone again. I was struggling to type. I feel like I can type again, get that going. You know, all the things, girl. So y'all let me know what y'all think. I mean, they're basic, right? Like, they're just basic little things. So I think I will invest in getting the ones that I saw on Amazon that I really liked, because they were already like painted and stuff. So I definitely want to invest in those now that I've done this. And I can pretty much tell y'all I'm probably gonna keep doing it. I don't know if you're gonna see your girl at a nail shop anytime soon. I'm not gonna say never again, because I do like being pampered and treated and all those things. So never will I say I'm never going to a nail shop again. But I will say, as for right now, the nail shop is right here at this house. Okay, maybe we'll do some like girl nail chats or something where we just catch up and talk while I do my nails. Who knows? Come on, go in there, because no mat will be wasted. But it's so crazy because all this stuff cost me less than one full set. Ain't that something? That's something, ain't it? I know. Less than one full set. I got all of this. All right, girl. Well, I'm finna go get out of these clothes, put up my hair for the night, catch up on the rookie, put all this stuff away, and I'll see y'all in the morning. Good night. Girl, put the wheel in that circle. Even the real joke like her. Wheel in a circle. Hey, faves. What's up, girl? It's Friday here. Friday morning. About 9:30 in the morning, sis. I'm outside today. I'm at Legacy West. I'm with my girlfriend, Ashley. She is shooting some content for her bag that she's getting ready to release at House of Rehab. It's a fashion made me do it bag. If I can sneak and show y'all the bag, I'll show it to y'all. But she asked me to come out here and help her capture some content on her phone for the release, you know, for all the things, email, social media, so on and so forth. So that is what we are out here doing right now. I got my tripod. I don't really think that I need it. She brought one, which is great. I brought some lights, but we've been getting good lighting, even though it's pretty cloudy outside today. And we came before it opens. Like, getting shots in public places is always better before they open, because obviously there's not so many people around and so many things happening. So you can really utilize the free space. So that is what I'm doing this Friday morning, girl. Now, as far as this afternoon, I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't really have any plans happening. I need to do something with this head because this wig is fried. Like, I'm over it. I'm over it. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I done had a hat or a bun on all week because I cannot even begin to show y'all the front of my head. Mainly because I just don't feel like doing it, if I'm being honest. Like, I don't feel like straightening it. I don't feel like blending it. I don't feel like doing none of that. And even with the behind the hairline wig, obviously your hair grows, so the wig is pushed back a little bit. And because I sewed it down, it's hard to like bring it forward to meet my hairline. And so there's that. But I think she is dressed. We're getting ready for the second shoot, so I'm gonna try to take y'all as I can, right? No promises, but I'm gonna try to take y'all behind the scenes. We'll see. She lovely, made from love. Look.
The day that we met, we were both in a rush. We talked for a sec. You fretted me up so we could connect. And what are the odds? You sent me a text and now the next thing I know, I'm like, manifest. That's your oversized. I digress. Got me scrolling like out of breath. Got me going like, who's the cute boy with the white jacket and the thick accent? Maybe it's all in my head, but I bet we'd have really good back end. How you pick me up, pull down, turn me around, no, it just makes sense. How you talk so sweet when you're doing bad things, that's back end. How you looking at me, I know what that means, and I'm obsessed. Are you free next week? I bet we'd have.
Alright, so I'm back in the car. Like, that was so fast, y'all. It literally is 10:10, and I pulled up at 9:20. And we probably talked for the last 15 minutes. When I tell you, she basically did a 30-minute, like, little mini session. I'm like, wow, girl. I don't know if I could ever accomplish that. I mean, she changed clothes in that 30 minutes. Like, all the things, but they look so cute. Like, I'm super excited for her bag to come out and for everybody to be able to order it. I know she says that it goes on pre-sale. I want to say she told me next Friday. So you might see this video ahead of time. And if so, then definitely go and place your order. I'll link like the website for y'all below so that you can check it out for yourself. In the interim, I have no idea what I'm about to do. Like, I don't really have anything on my agenda today. So I think since I'm already out and about, I'm going to go do a few like orders and stuff, see what I can conjure up with that. I'm gonna go home and chill, and maybe, no promises, maybe we'll go to the beauty supply store or something later. I have not yet figured out what I want to do with my hair. I keep coming back to my old style, you know, my crochet style, doing that. Jasmine keeps telling me to just do another sew-in. In my head, the issue with that is somebody got to braid down my hair, and I don't have an appointment at the moment for anybody to braid my hair. So yeah. So I'm like, if I had somebody braid my hair, I probably would absolutely do another sew-in. I just don't like leaving my hair out, y'all. Like, I don't like leaving my hair out. I don't like having to blend my hair. I have come to that conclusion, which is why I think I like the crochet so much, is because all of my hair goes up. And so there's nothing to blend, and it's up, it's off my neck, you know, it's wake, shake, and go. Like, it's just super easy. And I like super easy styles. Even though I love the benefits of a good long wig, you know, photos and all of that, it's always cute. I love my sew-ins. I just don't like blending my hair, or i.e. burning my hair out. Also, with my edges and what's already going on with that is like, so you're just gonna take more of your hair out? Like, that don't make a whole lot of sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you go and do that? So I will say I'm leaning more towards the crochet, even though I still need somebody to braid my hair down. Yeah, I don't know, girl. We'll see. But anyway, I'm finna go do this for a little while. Ain't nothing to see here. Y'all know how this goes. Like, there's nothing really happening. I really need to start taking some classes. Like, you know, going to a pottery class or just doing different stuff. I just need to find random fun things to do that are cost effective, okay? And just enjoying my time. Because I think a lot of times I try to really fill up my space, like fill up my time. And if I don't have my time filled, then I'm asleep, or I'm doom scrolling, or, you know, I call somebody, like I'll be on the phone with Jasmine or my dad or, you know, whoever. But yeah, I think I just need to start doing things, doing different activities. But first and foremost, I am very much a when you look good, feel good kind of girl. And like, until my hair is done, you know, okay, my nails are done. I'm not 100% in love when I woke up, but that's because I tried the like 3D gel on them, and I don't like the way that I painted them afterwards. I feel like I might like them better if I had a drill to like clean them up, but then at the same time, I don't really know how to use a drill or even want to attempt to use a drill. So, I mean, we're gonna roll with it. I mean, there's something on my nails, but like, I don't know if y'all can see how they look. They just, I want them to not look like press-ons. I want them to look like I went to the salon. So I don't know. I know, practice makes perfect. I gotta keep doing them. I get it. I understand the concept, but I can't also express how I feel right now, which is I want them to right now look like I came out of the salon and not like I was playing with my hands, you know. But they done, they okay. I'll get better with time. And that's that on that. Girl, I am back home. If you can't tell, it is much later in the day. I'm already in my moo-moo, okay? I made it to the house probably a little after 3 o'clock. And like, as soon as I pulled up into the garage, my husband called and said he needed me to take our son to his practice tonight, which was at 6 o'clock, but it was almost an hour drive to get there. Okay, so I had to wait on Tay to get home, which he came in the house probably about 4:15. So he had less than an hour to do all of his stuff, take the dogs out, do the dishes, eat, like all the things, girl. Needless to say, I'm exhausted. I am absolutely exhausted. Okay, my thighs hurt from all the doggone driving, child. And as you can tell, nothing is happening with my hair. And the reason being is because I realized I gotta take my son and his friends to the movies tomorrow. They want to go see Michael. And, you know, just the weekend in general. So I need to make an appointment to get my hair braided. So we might do my hair next weekend. Like, I'm gonna try to make this work for one more week. It's been a long week, y'all. I don't know why. I just feel like I've been real active this week. That doesn't mean that I have been. it's just what I feel like I've been, okay? I done did my nails, I done colored, I done did a little bit of work. Like, the weather has been trash until today. Literally, today is the first day I've seen the sun consistently in over 2 weeks. And today felt so good. Like, it just felt like a good day. I helped my friend do her content. Like, we did a lot of stuff this week. And because of that, I'm going to end this vlog right here. And I'm going to give me some rest. Like, I'm just all over the place. So that's why I said I'm going to take the rest of the evening off. And I am going to kick back, relax, put on the show, cozy up under my blanket. Faith is upstairs asleep right now. Of course, that drive wore her out. So she went to sleep. So she's upstairs asleep. Tay and my husband, whenever they get in is when they get in, child. But Fee, I'm finna rest for the evening. And we'll pick this thing back up next week. So y'all have a great week. I hope that you enjoyed this vlog as always. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave me a comment, girl. And I will see you later. Bye.